Good morning, everyone, wherever this video may find you. Hope everyone is doing well today. Welcome back to my channel. My name is David Capperino. I'm so glad to have you guys here. And in this video, I am going to be going over how to use the subway system in Korea. Originally, I was very intimidated by it because one, I haven't really used any type of, I'm sorry, my dog just caught my attention in the reflection of my door. And she got really excited about something just now. I haven't used any type of subway system in, I'm 29, probably since 15 years, maybe somewhere around there. I used to go to Chicago with my friends all the time and I take the train. So I haven't really taken that mode of transportation in a while, and first off, using it so many years later, and then using it in a foreign country where most stuff is not in your native language, a little intimidating, especially since you don't know how it runs. When announcements come over the speaker system in there, you don't know what they're saying, or if they do say it in English, you don't know when it's coming, right? So they'll go over, I think, a couple different languages, maybe like one or two, and then it's like all of a sudden they spit this English out at you and you're not ready for it, so you don't know what they're saying or like what that even means, and you don't know in relevancy of like where you are, what stop you're going to, or where it's stopping at. So of course all that stuff is good to know, but there's going to be a lot of information you're going to learn in a very short amount of time. The best way I would explain on how to learn this is to go with someone who's figured it out and is good with explaining it and doesn't mind explaining it to you. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my neighbor let their dogs out and they bark and dig underneath the fence, and they're outside just now. So I'm gonna go over how to use the subway system, what to look out for, very generalized, very basic, easy stuff. I think I probably went on the subway system maybe 3 or 4 times with someone else who knew what they were doing, and I just asked a bunch of questions and then they kind of let me lead a couple trips. So I picked it up very quickly, and I don't consider myself like that super smart of a person. So I know if I can learn it fast, you guys can learn it fast. It'll take some trial and error, and if you haven't watched the video of all the Korean apps that I recommend, go ahead and watch that one. It'll be linked, I don't know if I'm doing this right, either here or it's going to be at the end of this video where you can look at the other playlist of the videos that I have. So I go over which apps to use in Korea, the ones for the subways, how to read them, how to use them, how to troubleshoot, so you know how to get back and forth. If you're going to go to certain stops, and like what to do, what to look out for, and all sorts of stuff like that. But in any case, this is a very short video on how to use the subway system. Hope you guys enjoy. If you haven't taken the time yet to subscribe, like the video, share it, and do all that other awesome stuff that I greatly appreciate, helps build the channel so I can give more content back to you guys. This channel is going to be taking a little bit of a turn as far as content goes, but more to come on that. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you in the next video.
So here you go, guys. You take your card, you're gonna come up here, and it works just like that. Put it up there, it deducts the amount, and you walk through. Here we go. And then you're gonna walk down this subway station right here to go to Suwon. If you ever get lost, and I have noticed this, sometimes it will show your destination. Let me have this focus somehow. Okay, it says Suwon right there. Sometimes it will say your destination there, or if you're going to something that isn't a big city, you're gonna look for the closest train stop. Now this can be confusing, and I will say, we know from first-hand experience, all you gotta do is get lost a couple of times and you'll figure it out, but it is not that hard. I was intimidated at first, and I will say I did have someone show me the ropes 2 or 3 times, but after that, it was pretty easy to figure out the rest of the times there and back. Once you get to the subway station, make sure you pay attention to these. These are going to tell you which way the train is going. So in this case, here we are at Songtong Station, and where we're at now, the train coming in is going to go to Jinwi, going that way. Now obviously if there's an arrow over there, it would be going the other way to Sojong. So pay attention to these. Also, there's going to be an audible sound. So it'll say it in Hangul and English, but this will also help tell you where you're going. Here is
지금 들어오는 열차는 우리역을 통과하는 열차입니다. This train will not be stopping at the station.
Here's a perfect example of where you're going to hear an audible sound, but that train was not going for a destination. This map is another way to help you see where you're going and where you need to go. So it says here in English, you are here, also the Songtong train station, going this way. Remember we looked at the other sign earlier that way that shows where the train was going. So this is going to show you the route it's going to take. So you're going to go to Jenalee, then once you go to Jenalee, you're going to go to Osan. And for the most part, I noticed this will stay on each of these points, except for whenever you get to here. I've only ever noticed it on certain times and days that whenever you're going this way, it'll make a stop and go a different way. So you have to pay attention when you come to this Byungjem stop if you're going past that route. You can see right after Byungjem is Suryu, and then right after that is Suwon. That's where we're trying to go. Now there are apps you can use, and I'm going to go over that in another video, and they will tell you the times until the next train arrives. However, I have known that to be somewhat inaccurate. But approximately from Songtong to Suwon is about 20 to 25 minutes.